Hi, I'm Chris Mailloux and you're watching MediaPlex Live at 1. Police are looking for two suspects after a shooting sent two people to hospital Saturday night. According to police, they are looking for a white male with olive skin in his 40s with a full beard. The other suspect is described as a white male, olive skin in his 20s, and is clean-shaven. Emergency crews arrived on scene near the 7-Eleven located on Wyandotte Street and discovered two people with gunshot wounds.
Obviously, when there's a crime involving a firearm, it's very serious and we take it very seriously. And we, like I said, our major crimes unit was out on this and they're investigating and looking into it the best they can, looking at video surveillance, looking at a lot of different things.
Police are searching for a Leamington man who is still missing after 5 days. Ontario Provincial Police say that 32-year-old Jeffrey Orlando was last seen March 3rd. According to police, Orlando weighs 160 pounds and is 5'10" with short brown hair and brown eyes. He was last seen wearing a long-sleeve t-shirt with red writing, a white hoodie with a fur-lined hood, ripped blue jeans with gray long johns that are visible underneath, and DC running shoes. Anyone with information are urged to call police. How do you listen to music? On your phone or iPod? Maybe on CD? Matt Recker is here to shed light on some people who like to keep it old school.
If you're of a certain age, you may have a love for vinyl records. I still have one of my first ones. Collecting these classic albums is an increasingly popular hobby, but also a profitable one. When the needle hits the groove of a vinyl record, most people hear the hiss and the pop, but some hear a different sound. Some people collect vintage records for the fun and the nostalgia, but it can also be a moneymaker.
The first one I have is one I picked up in Florida years ago. It's Alice in Chains' self-titled album. They call it Tripod. So I picked it up for $20 and now it's selling for about $150.
Many valuable finds are discovered when buying bulk lots of records. Last month, Hicks and some of his collector's friends bought 400 records, and everyone took turns picking out what they wanted. John Maniel made quite a profit.
Actually, the most valuable one I picked up was actually one that I picked out downstairs when we bought a lot. It was this old Canadian psychedelic band called The Spirit of Christmas, and it books for like $300.
Finds like these are big profit when it comes to buying records in bulk.
On the main body that we were doing the draft for was about $400, I believe.
Bulk lots aren't the only place you could find rarities. Local record shops like Dr. Disc in downtown Windsor are a great place to find hidden treasures.
Just keep coming into your favorite record store and digging through the bins, and you won't miss out on any opportunities that way. You always can find some buried treasures.
Though Maniel and Hicks made some nice profit off of collecting records, they have similar reasons for their love of the classic format.
I like it because I like holding something tangible in my hand, and it's really fun to listen to.
It's tangible is the main reason for me. It's something to hold, something to lose yourself in.
Rare records can sell for anywhere between $100 to $5,000 on eBay, like this Pink Floyd album here. If you think you may have a rarity or two in your collection, the website poppsych.com is a great resource to keep current on record prices. Chris?
Thanks, Matt. 911 service is fully restored from this weekend's up and down disturbances. Phone lines were being delayed by a train derailment carrying crude oil just north of Sudbury. That comes from a tweet from Windsor Fire and Rescue Services. A number of departments were sending out tweets and messages to their followers to tell people to contact them directly for emergencies. Fortunately, no incidents were affected by the disruption. This weekend marked the first death of a Canadian soldier in the U.S.-led coalition against ISIS. The Department of National Defense says Canadian Armed Forces Sergeant Andrew Joseph Dorian was killed in action Friday. Dorian was from the Canadian Special Operations Regiment based in Petawawa. 3 other members were injured when Iraq Kurdish forces mistakenly opened fire on Dorian's unit behind the front lines. It may still be cold out today, but that sun is definitely melting away the snow. Tonight the temperature will drop to -1. Tomorrow we should be looking at sweater weather with a high of 7 and a mix of sun and clouds. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Chris Mailloux, and you've been watching MediaPlex Live at 1.